Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for an exciting quarterfinals match. Center College going against Montevallo. This is for the Peach Belt Champions Conference. First round of playoffs. Center is entering as the number 7 seed against the very, very scary number 2 seed Montevallo. Montevallo has beaten us before earlier in the season. I believe the scoreline on that one was maybe like 5 or so to 13, and then the second one was a little closer at around 11 to 13. But still in Montevallo's favor for both of those. Center has had some lineup adjustments since then. That might leave us in an even trickier spot in some ways. So we're hoping to create a little bit of an upset this evening. Looking at the comps here, we've got Claro running it down on Cypher, Bill Clinton on the Deadlock, Flippy on the Yoru, Whisper on the Jet, and Big Soup on the Clove. On the side of Montevallo, we see a Neon, an Astra, a Yoru of their own, a KJ, and a Tejo. Center, not a fan of playing in the Tejo. How this goes. They're starting off on the offense here. Had the wrong mic turned on, so apologies if that was really muted a second ago. We'll see Center looking to push onto B site first here on this pistol round. Center has had some success on the pistol rounds in their last few matches, despite the overall losses. So this could be, an important moment to build some momentum, starting things off. See a little bit of a mix of, classics, ghosts, and sheriffs. Don't necessarily know about this Yoru. Tucked around the left corner. Claro is going to try and peek him first, but Clippy actually beats him to it. That's a huge opening pick for Center here. But we are seeing the rotations come out. Claro can see with the camera, but one falls on Center, a second falls. Things are looking pretty even here. Claro with an incredible couple of shots. It's just up to Big Soup. Big Soup just has this classic here. Could maybe find an opportunity to pick up a oh, that's massive. What an incredible molly there from Big Soup. A fantastic opening round from Center College. Everyone just kind of getting the one pick they needed and just doing some good trades there. And some incredible utility usage there from Big Soup at the end, knowing that he was around that corner. Claro force buying a Vandal here. Looks like Center wants to go ahead and run it down B site again. But of course, Whisper, holding onto that pistol from last round, is going to take some presence in mid. Maybe saw that Neon. Certainly heard her at this point. Rest of Center starting to come in, but that Tejo utility is going to make them a lot slower in this. A very unfortunate Bill Clinton getting taken out, and then the shotgun kind of predicts that teleport there from Center. This is a really tricky spot for Center to be. Soup showing his back to the enemy there for a moment. Claro with an excellent shot. He's got that Vandal. Perhaps Center could use just this gun advantage here. But it's their site to take. They need to
to move quickly. He sees that Neon for just a moment. He knows that she's back there, but it looks like she's picked up the gun that Center left there. So they now have some slightly better firepower as well. Center has a lot to worry about in terms of some of the different spots they could push out here. Claro gonna walk up to this back site potentially. They really want to get a pick here. I'm not sure if Montevallo knows the extent to which they are here or not. Oh, very, very unfortunate. They know where he's trying to plant there. And just sprays down into the smoke. And that's crucial to lose Claro there, who had that gun that could have made that round possible. Now 1-1. That's not quite what you want to see for the Econ on Center. They spent a lot of money that last round. And Montevallo didn't. Did that with Buckies and pistols and things such as these. Claro going to be lurking out into mid here. Big Soup. The rest of the team going to go mid to A. Able to kind of stand right in the middle of the Tejo Molly here. Big Soup has the spike and is kind of leading this fight here. Could put Spike down in a scary spot. Center playing real slow. They don't necessarily know about this lurk from the Yoru. Oh, and very unfortunate. Big Soup getting taken out first, and the spike comes down. Not sure if they have anyone for Center to be able to watch this Yoru flank. And naturally, he does come up behind him, and he manages to find himself a three-piece. That his name is Flanks. So perhaps we could have predicted that. Flanks from Montevallo here. Center starting out on A site. Slowly pushing up here. Big Soup, you know, isolated. Looking for a little bit of mid control in all of this. Oh, nearly takes out this Astra. The rest of Center actually able to push onto site pretty effectively. But Montevallo is going to start pushing in. We've seen Whisper stand in this spot before and have some difficulty. It looks like it does happen again. Clippy with an excellent shot, but not able to watch all the angles with his teammates down. Bill Clinton with an excellent shot there. Looked like he was about to get overwhelmed, but it's 1v3, and that's not where you want to be. And it's a Judge that walks right on into the smoke. Center has lost another round, and this seemed like it was their bye. That's an interesting little thing. I guess that's a knife somehow, that squeaky bear thing. We'll see an operator come out here from flanks. So Montevallo could get some very quick picks onto Center here. Whisper peeking out as well, peeking into this op. Able to dash out safely, but Center is playing 3-2-5. They get nothing from that engagement. Very tricky on this one to try and go down B into an operator. Whisper starting to make a little space. Potentially into mid. Doesn't get hit by that Tejo utility, but does get taken out. Big Soup able to trade him from this different angle, but doesn't know about the second one there. Well, Clinton's got a nice angle. Looks like he gets some damage tagged. Really good damage tag, but You know, if you don't get that headshot that's not through the wall and the Guardian, it can be really tricky to actually secure the kills. Bill Clinton has 23 health. That's flanks once again with the operator. Able to secure this next round for Montevallo. 1-4 right now. It's gonna be another save round for the Colonels. And on a map like this, it can be awfully tricky with some such long sight lines. Looks like the Colonels will start on B side again, but Claro making a little bit of space here in mid. Sees just a couple pixels of this Neon, but with a Sheriff, you know, he isn't quite able to take it, but that's some huge damage tagged. Of course, there's no healing available in either of these comps, with the exception of Big Soup. Ooh, that Molly does so much to Whisper here. And we do see Montevallo with flanks, able to ult into them, so he's now in a really tricky spot for center to deal with. Could become an issue for Whisper here. Knight comes out, able to find that Neon who was on low health, but you know, when center doesn't have the numbers, it's really hard. There's just so many of them left. Huge shot from Claro here. Could disrupt the economy just a little bit, but that's still 3 alive to none with center. 5-1 is the overall score still. Peach Fanta actually leading the scoreboard. I feel like I've mostly been seeing flanks make a lot of these plays, but you know, I can't capture everything on this camera here. I'm gonna try and watch out for Peach Fanta a little bit more. Claro leading the scoreboard for the Colonels here. 5 right now.
Who's next?
Once again, taking some space down mid. Center finally able to get some ults here. Bill Clinton looking for ult onto that. But it looks like the Yor was actually able to TP out of it. I didn't know that was something he could do, but they're just making some space. They're on site. Oh, it's a trade, but the spike is down. And more picks come out. It's just Claro left. He's isolated from the team. The spike is down in the middle of B site. Claro with only 28 health. I think all he can really hope to do here is, you know, get a pick and help the econ. I just maybe wasn't quite anticipating him there. And Pig from Montevallo, you know, able to start firing a little faster. See if there's any adjustments the Colonels can make here. See what they are cooking here. The Colonels definitely want to make some adjustments here. Something isn't working, but a lot of the times it just seems to come down to the mechanics. When there's a gunfight, Montevallo's the one taking them most of the time. Have been some opportunities, some of these rounds, where the Colonels have been able to get on site. Not many where the plant fully goes down. Kind of wondering what can be done differently, you know, mid-plant and post-plant. Center playing a little bit more patient here, maybe looking for Montevallo to make some presence in mid. Big Soup with an Ares, able to get a great opening pick. Center pushes onto site here, but there is an op. Whisper gonna try and contest him. And he gets an excellent headshot. That is huge from Whisper, able to take, that tracking dart off of him. Ooh. Looking for that op. Oh, just a little unfortunate here. Now the numbers are evened up. Once again, Center just needs to find these more optimal angles in these post plant scenarios. Neon could be a huge problem for Center. Get a little bit of damage. It's not quite enough. Claro with a great shot, but it's 1v2. We're going to be able to have one of them start planting, and that's definitely going to be an Elim onto Claro once that ult comes out.
Did you think I'd let this thing go off?
Center's on their buy once again here, but we still have an operator floating around from flanks on Montevallo. Could be beneficial for Center to go A side again, and it looks like they're going to do that. Gives them a little bit more time before flanks is able to apply that, one shot, one kill pressure from the operator. Starting the engagement here with his clone. Center has no presence mid this time. Looks like Center's going to be rotating here. They're going to be meeting this Neon pretty soon. Oh, horrible timing for Big Soup there. Able to get a trade onto the Neon. It's 4-4. Oh, another difficult timing where the util was out. Claro gets taken off, or taken out as well. He was going for a little bit of a lurk here. Bill Clinton doesn't know about flanks to his left. And these are just the situations Center gets in when they go down on numbers. It's not actually possible to watch all of these different angles.
This should be simple enough.
Something Montevallo is clearly thinking about. Peach Fanta leading the scoreboard with 13 elims. Looks like the Colonels will be some full buying, some not quite full buying. Opening pick goes to Clippy here. Whisper in a tricky shot, though. Gonna have to try and peek this op. Looks like the Yoru actually TP's out.
Out of charges. Decoy. Out of charges.
Clippy staying on A here. But it looks like some of the rest of Center are going to be rotating around. Clara with a great shot. On to Pig. It looks like Center might get sight for free here. Clippy holding for this Neon that's going to be flank here. Oh, nearly gets her. Sees some of her head come out here. And now he's playing a little bit more aggressive on his angle. Unfortunately, Whisper getting taken out the angle he was trying to hold. Now just sort of playing to slow him down. Oh, that was not what Center wants to happen there. Clippy surely could have had that. It just didn't quite happen. And a 3-piece comes out for Peach Fanta. Makes it a 4-piece. That was perhaps the most promising round for Center College since that pistol round. And it just didn't end up manifesting. Center was holding those angles there, but it was... just didn't secure the kills even with their more pushed up positions. Going around A once again. A lot of Montevallo quite pushed up on B site. So they could have a pretty effective flank. Claro making some space in mid. Might, have a bit of an engagement with this Astra here, which is often what happens. But there's a ton of util for center to clear on this site here. Whisper and Clippy have pretty good utility for getting over some of that. Oh, just a very unfortunate whiff there for Whisper. Clippy may be able to get one. That's taken out their top frag. It's 3-4, but still could be good for the Colonels, but unfortunately Clippy just not quite able to finish that. Claro, a couple great shots. It's 2v1, now a 1v1. Bill Clinton has ult here. And that's going to be it. That's going to be a great round win here for Bill Clinton here. That is a clutch. Able to pick up the operator as well here. Great ult usage there. Be a tricky one to, guarantee value out of. Bill Clinton now has the operator here on the last round in the half. We're actually seeing it's not going to be a battle of the ops here. Bill Clinton, the only one with this operator here, kind of would have... I spoke too soon. Bill Clinton and Flanks, both with operator here. Flanks TP's out. But now with the smoke here, it's a lot more difficult for center to get value out of this operator. Claro, great, peek up into mid. Gets, let's call it 1.5 kills here. Some great damage tagged onto that Astra. Oh, kind of a tricky high-low setup here. And that is going to be it with a 3-piece from Peach Fanta. Another really promising round from Center College. Nothing horrible by any means, but it's just some of these insane mechanics, especially from Peach Fanta here. It's not so much how Center's playing, it's just who some of these Montevallo players are. Now on the defense, Center's got 3 holding up near A. Claro taking some space in mid to B. And then Clippy by his lonesome holding down, B proper. But thankfully they are going to be going up A here. Most of the Colonels are holding. Clinton seeing that Neon there, but not quite wanting to take an engagement with her. She is a little bit hurt, though. Big flank here, big rotation rather. Now on to B site. Clippy's a little bit trapped back here. Gets a great shot here. And a second excellent shot. I mean, just a pistol round demon here. That's a 3-piece for Clippy. Can we make it 4? Big Soup taking one out. Clippy getting some good extra damage through the smoke here. One falls for center. He's so hurt. Just trying to peek through the... And that's a 4-piece for Clippy on the pistol round. Just the momentum the Colonels need to try and claw their way back into this one.
Routine inspections required. Thank you for your compliance.
Looks like Montevallo will be going into mid here. Might overwhelm Claro a bit, but Claro actually going to be playing a bit further back. Whisper on this duelist, wants to find those opening picks. Oh, Claro sees they're pushing quite hard through mid. They actually go right through him into Waterfall. Big Soup gonna be here to engage. Gets a pick with the Ares there, but can't quite shoot all of them. Absolutely overwhelming center, even just with these classics. Clippy has a little bit of a flank here. Claro has a little bit of a flank here. Could be useful. Clippy gonna try and clear out Waterfall here. This is getting center back in this. They do get the spike down. Clippy with another one. Able to do a lot with this Guardian. They can just coordinate this push here. Clippy and Claro. Is he going to clear this corner? Oh, so close. This is a lot trickier here. Oh, and the Thrifty comes out once again. Center not actually able to get the follow-up on the round directly after the pistol round. Usually that's a near guarantee. Just with the superior guns you get, but some of these mechanics and these angles that they're being, that they're holding, and some really aggressive play styles here. They saw that smoke and they just pushed right on into Waterfall, completely ignoring Claro in that smoke there. Give a big props to Montevallo to defy these odds, if you will. Now center on a little bit of a save here. Montevallo's got rifles, snipers. Scary stuff. Holding backside, but the util comes out. Might be able to get a pick onto Peach Fanta. Great shots from Clippy. Center's actually looking quite good in this. Unfortunately, Whisper goes down. Now it is a 2-3. The Sheriff could be a one-shot kill. His head tap here. Oh, and somehow the clone just barely blocks that. Maybe it's got a larger hitbox than I think it does. They're both in mid here. Some of this extra damage being spammed. This could be really bad for the Colonels. They don't necessarily know Big Soup's there, but I spoke too soon. They absolutely do. Flanks able to take Big Soup out through that box there. This is now match point, 12-3. The best the Colonels can hope for here is an overtime, and that's only if they win an extreme amount of rounds in a row. But they've ensured that they're going to have the opportunity to buy rifles here by saving that last round. Clara, the only one not doing so, still has the Sheriff here. Perhaps he'll, wait for an opponent or an ally to fall first and pick up their rifle. Whisper with the opening pick. Not sure if he meant to dash forward, but it works out. Dashes forward and picks up 3. This is a massive play from Whisper here. Keep the Colonel's hopes alive. Engagement with this Astra might be next here. Just 2 left alive here, but Bill Clinton kind of peeks alone here. Whispers can see some here. Oh, and shoots the Yoru stuff. It's a Yoru clone here.
1 enemy remaining.
Able to get a 4th.
Last player standing.
And Big Soup able to secure it after Whisper's 4-piece there. Nearly an ace for Whisper there. But some really risky plays that Center is opting for, even at match point here. And, even though they won the round with so many deaths there for the Colonels, they can't full buy. And we do see pretty much a full buy here from Montevallo.
Who's next?
Center sees they are coming A here. Yoru ultimate. All sorts of smokes here on site. They might just back up and let them have it. I don't see why not. Peach Fanta gets the opening pick.
Spike planted.
Bill Clinton wanting to take out this Astra, but it doesn't quite happen. It's 2-4. Clippy with an ult here. He's pinging where some of them are. Big Soup with a great pick.
Player standing.
But he gets taken out as well. Huge flick here from Clippy. And it's just one left. It's the Tejo directly around the left side, but he doesn't know he's there. He doesn't know he has the judge. And with that judge, we are going to see the round win go to Montevallo. Still, knowing that this was going to be an uphill battle, some really good looking rounds for the Colonels at times there. Still able to get on site, a fair amount of times on the offense. Kind of still playing aggressive, playing strong into some of those rounds on defense as well. We'll see. Next map here, I believe we're playing split at some point. I think that might be the third one, though. We'll see you back in just a moment for map number 2. Sorry, I forgot what it was. Alrighty, folks. We are back for map number 2. We are on Ascent. I don't know why I forgot it was Ascent before. I'm the one that told the other team that we were picking Ascent. This is our pick. We like a scent. Claro continuing on the Cypher here. Clippy on the Yoru. Whisper swapping over from Jet to Raze. Gives center a little bit more utility in terms of obviously we don't have any initiators, but you know, Whisper can do some of that type of stuff on Raze. Big Soup still on Clove, and Bill Clinton swapping over to the Vice. No longer on the Deadlock. That gives center two options for flashes here. Lots of options for locking up the map. And two great entry duelists here. Not quite sure what Montevallo is going to pick here. It looks like they're kind of swapping around between a few different things. But Duex is locked into that Omen. They've got a Cypher of their own. They've got Tejo and two duelists here. They've got an ISO and the newest agent in the game, Waylay. Do I know what Waylay does? No. I have no idea. Something similar to Jet, I think. That's what I've been told. I'm excited to find out, though. All right, center starting off on the defense here. It's like on the attack, we are going to see University of Montevallo go A. And center has had a lot of success on these pistol rounds. We'll see if that stays true here. Looks like they're actually going for a little bit more of a split push here. One going to go on mid. Looks like Omen's going to stay with the rest of his team there. That's Duex from Montevallo. Or maybe he's taking a buddy with him. I don't know. Certainly faking me out. Looks like they're actually going to go to B site for the most part. Center sees a lot of stuff come in here on the A site, but that's not where the spike is. Bill Clinton might be the first one to actually make engagement here. Actually, they're going into both sites here. Really, really tricky here. Oh, but there's one already on site. It's that Omen. Clippy with the first pick, but gets traded by the Waylay in mid. Oh, very unfortunate. Huge headshot here from Whisper. Nowhere for him to go into this molly. Just kind of walks right through. Looks like he's going up into market, but another incredible flick. Crazy head tap here. 10 health left. Reloads at just the wrong time. It's a 2v2. Very doable for the Colonels. There he's closing the market door.
Last player standing.
Oh, but it's down to just Claro. Not down to just Claro. It's down to just Big Soup. They peek this together. This could be a huge problem. Ooh, good opening shots here. Could go either way. Just narrowly avoids the headshot there. Maybe, pierces his ear a little bit here, but that's Pig taking out Big Soup, securing Montevallo that opening pistol round. Some tricky plays there in that last round. Them kind of faking A, and faking A a lot more than some people do. Some folks, they'll just come up and they'll shoot their gun just a little bit outside the door, maybe throw one piece of utility, but it looked like a really meaningful fake there for Montevallo. Sorry, I'm not quite getting where I want to look. I was hoping to look at Bill Clinton, but he gets taken out first with a shotgun. That's a great head tap from Whisper, but that's what ISO does. Can't die in just one when he's got that ability up.
Spike planted.
Pig takes out Claro. Of course, would really just like
Last player standing.
1 or 2 picks, you know, just a little something here, but that's actually going to be a flawless victory here for Montevallo on round number 2. It should give Center the opportunity to buy some guns, but certainly they would have liked to, you know, disrupt the econ a little bit more. Maybe get a few picks there. Looks like they're going to be going A site, maybe with a Cypher lurk for Montevallo here. Claro and Big Soup are our 2 agents here on the A site to deal with this. Claro has a lot that can kind of slow him down. Here's the Tejo utility come in, well as smokes and some other types of utility here. Claro able to, just barely not able to find that waylay. Clippy taken out. Bill Clinton with a great shot here. It's now 3-3. They're going to go ahead and let this plant come down here. Whisper able to find a better gun. It's a little bit of damage for it, though. So Bill Clinton actually able to get into tree here. Didn't quite peek with the rest of the teammates here. They have to peek him. It's now just up to Whisper here. Gets some good damage under the Omen, but it just doesn't quite happen. That was Center's buy. Another loss. See a timeout here. Come out for the Colonels. They're not going to be able to afford full rifles this round, at least not that and shields. But Center might be able to have a half buy here. Definitely a full buy coming out for Montevallo. As this timeout comes to a close. Looks like they're actually going to be going mid. It's not too often we see teams, you know, go directly mid like this. It looks like the Cypher here gonna go around the other side of mid.
Time to jump.
Clippy, know where he's at. He goes for a reload at just the wrong time. Bill Clinton here on B site. And the rest of Center in their spawn here. Maybe gonna be able to deal with them. Oh, but that ISO is getting so much value.
Last player standing.
The little bubble that he gets. Big Soup alone in the spawn here, able to get a pick. First pick on the board in a little while here. Center should have guns here. It's going to give them more ability to take some longer angles here. I kind of had to give a lot of space for free just because there's nowhere they could really peek. Whisper going to start out with the nade here. Might get a little bit of damage.
It's you and me.
All right, Whisper in this exciting duel here. Oh, doesn't quite go his way. At the same time, Claro gets taken out.
Spike planted.
Let's see who this ISO even is. Must be one of our friends from last round. Yeah, of course, it's Peach Fanta. It's originally on that Neon last round.
Last player standing.
Unsurprisingly, very devastating this round as well. Big Soup swapping out that Ares for a Vandal. is down. So nearly an impossibility at this point to really get a defuse here, but might be able to get a pick. It's a little bit of damage on the Mom Bomb, it looks like, but Bomb takes them down. So it looks like they're swapping what site their Sentinels are playing on here. So Claro is going to hold down B site. Well, Bill Clinton holds down A. One of the nice things about this double Sentinel comp here for the Colonels. You see quite a lot of people gathering outside B. Whisper wants more of this opening damage here with the nade. Clara with the opening pick. Big Soup taken out, but Big Soup's got his ult. He's back. Let's try and get a kill though. And really hard to do on that ISO. It just seems like they have immaculate reaction time. You know, what can you really do into that other than not peek it? But you know, there's these situations like Big Soup there. He has to peek it. And Clippy actually able to take that bubble down. Could win this duel here. Teeking again, but goes for the jump squat there, and that's a 4-piece for Peach Fanta. It's a 2-2 in terms of the numbers. 4-piece only because Big Soup actually had the opportunity to die twice. Just Clara left. No health left, but able to take him out. There's only one left for Montevallo as well. Claro has a good sense of where he's at, and now he's going to have an even better one as he opts to ult this. It looks like he's playing far back site. Claro's going to tap the bomb, bait out some of this utility.
Go ahead, stand your ground.
It's out even more. Oh, we're getting into, you know, bomb not being diffusable territory. That is what happens here. Not diffusable and dies as well. That is a tricky agent to play against in those, you know, retake scenarios. Even in a 1v1, he's just got so much to deny that defuse. Investing that ult into it as well.
Now we wait.
Here's a lot of noise here on A. A lot of utility coming out. Oh, Bill Clinton pushes up into the smoke here, but they spam it. And Whisper not able to get a pick with that ultimate. Center still hasn't won a round here, and you know, they're kind of on a little bit of a bye here. Claro able to even things up in terms of numbers. And Clippy putting it in the Colonel's advantage, but Peach Fanta, who else but Peach Fanta, you know, able to bring that back. For Montevallo. It's just Big Soup left, but only one left alive here for Montevallo. They likely know where Big Soup is. The bomb has already been planted, so he's got to push in more aggressively here. It doesn't happen. He spams for the smoke, and Duix gets the pick on to Big Soup here. Just another great opportunity here for the Colonels to take a round, but like Whisper. And peek out into mid here, gets smoked off. A lot in mid here. Does not necessarily want to peek that Tejo. Close quarters. Whisper falls to Peach Fanta. Bill Clinton able to get a pick. Clara with another one. Big Soup in the smoke here. I'm gonna maybe be able to find someone behind. That's a great head tap from Big Soup. Now he has this opportunity to break the door here. I think we might see an ult come out here from Clippy. Yes, we do. Gonna take some space. Just right in the middle of sight here, but unfortunate. Doesn't quite have his teammates ready for the follow-up. There's a trip here, but center can't watch all of the angles at once.
Last player standing.
Unfortunate. Big Soup and Claro falling there. Yet another round that could have been winnable for the Colonels, and just comes down to some micro stuff. 0-8 right now. Don't think the scoreboard tells quite the whole story, but pretty unfortunate here as we go into round 9. Oh, another kind of half buy here. Clippy actually looks like he's full buying. The rest of center not. Great shots onto Duex here, but actually takes a lot of damage. We see that regen shield actually coming into play here. Center has numbers. The start of a round for once in a little while. Peach Fanta still alive. Rather not actually taken out. It's flanks though. Getting confused with. Oh no, the Tejo, that's Pig. Able to take out 2 in mid here. No Clinton trying to take him out, get some good shots. I think he's only got a little bit of health left. That Outlaw just devastating. Now 3-2.
I know
They
exactly
haven't put the bomb down yet.
Last player standing.
Ultimate comes out here for Montevallo. Big Soup able to get one more pick to end this round off, but that is going to be yet another round win for Montevallo. We see another timeout here out for the Colonels. Let's see what they can do different. All right, timeout coming to a close. Round number 10 here. Center still kind of on a half buy here. Still have some rifles, but maybe not everything they want in the world.
Okay.
We see Montevallo actually sticking with this Outlaw here. That's Pig. Choosing that as his favorite, I guess. Clippy really aggressive up here and able to get 2 and just walks out for free with the regen shield, able to get a little bit back here. This Tejo might push him here. Doesn't look like he's doing so yet. And Big Soup has the crossfire. Big Soup might even peek this here, just knowing about it. And Bill Clinton, a great shot here. This could be the round win for the Colonels here. I don't want to speak too soon, but this is huge. A 3-piece for Clippy here. It's just the Omen left. He's kind of up near market here. Kind of go up into center's spawn here. Bill Clinton might see him first. Or maybe even Claro here. Claro's only got the Spectre here. Not quite the gun that he wants. Crosses over. Back into Market and Whisper. Taking things out. That is going to be the flawless for the Colonels to get their first round win here. I think the key there was just that aggressive hold by Clippy. They were not expecting that.
Now we wait.
Looks like they're going to try something similar again for Montevallo. Going B once more. Wonder if Clippy will opt to do the same. Perhaps they're wise to it. Instantly putting that, blind out.
Thorns activated.
It's you and me.
Bill Clinton. Oh, nearly taking out the ISO in the duel. And the ISO, I think, gets his health back at the end of a 1-1.
Go ahead. Stand your ground.
Ultimate from Pig takes out Whisper. Big Soup nearly getting a great timing, but just doesn't quite happen.
Spike planted.
It's slowed even more down. Kind of walks right into it from Big Soup. Get taken down by the util there.
Last round in the
The
half.
last round in the half. The Colonels would really like to get a win here to ensure, that they've got a little bit more wiggle room beyond just the pistol round. They don't want to be, facing down a score of 12 anytime soon as they attempt this comeback here.
Flash placed. What? Not ready yet. Good hit. Rip and tear. Thorns are alive.
Clippy gets taken out as he tries to push up into this. Straight up, no idea what's happening right now. I've never seen that ult. But center down 2. These hinders keep coming out.
Spike
It
planted.
must be something that Waylay does.
Here.
Arrow sort of finds a nice angle here. Doesn't quite get the pick, though. It doesn't fall himself yet. Ah, but it's just him left. There's too many angles to watch. Big Soup gonna come back with the ultimate here, but even if he did come back, he was gonna need to take out
Switching
all
sides.
5. Made sense to ult, though. Didn't matter because it was going to go away anyway. Alrighty. Now on the attack. Center doesn't have a lot of wiggle room here. Staring down 1-11. The moment they lose a round, it's match point. Claro gonna be holding in mid here. The rest of center playing on A proper, and we might see a little bit of an aggressive hold here by the Waylay. Center able to take her out. It's 2 for the Colonels right now. They don't necessarily know that there's this many people here, and they just sort of walk right past this. Omen don't see the Tejo in the backside here, but hopefully Whisper's going to be able to take him out, and yes, he does. Just one left. Whisper throwing the nade early to try and get a little bit of damage on him. Doesn't quite take him out, but it looks like it's going to be a round win for the Colonels, certainly. Not forcing that overtime. Claro able to get him from behind. That's 2-11 here. Center, of course, just due to the econ, favored to win this round, but if we think about the last 3 halves that we've seen, that is not what happened. So Center definitely wants to carefully consider what their strategy is here on this bonus round.
Where up? That goes there.
Center running pretty much the same thing here, but I'm not sure if that's such a great idea. It looks like they're definitely expecting it here. With all 5 of them onto A site. Looks like center kind of sees this and opts to rotate here. We're going to see rotations come out as well from Montevallo. And well before center's really able to get on site here. Clara with a great shot here gets a little bit of damage onto the waylay. Clippy about to peek in on the left here. They have not cleared below them. They have not cleared below them. No.
Spike down, B.
And able to pick up the gun from Big Soup. That's devastating for the Colonels. Claro evening some things up.
Last player standing.
Oh, it's just up to Whisper. It's a 1v2. Some extra util comes out here. Looks like he's starting to do the plant here, but it's a really tricky spot because he's going to be able to get him from the side. That is a thrifty win yet again for Montevallo. They do that on every single, second round in this entire series. And that means they're forcing this match point, and center has to save on it. Really, really tricky spot for the Colonels. I mean, we could witness here the most likely scenario is the end of the season for the Colonels here. And they're gonna have to do it, with sheriffs. See a hard push out from Montevallo's waylay, running so aggressively in here. It's just 2 left from Center College, even as the round has just started. Unfortunately, Claro on the other side of the map gets taken out. It's all down to Bill Clinton, and it just doesn't happen. That is going to be it. That's the series. That's the map. That is the season. Montevallo advancing in the playoffs bracket, and the Colonels will not. Map number 2, that was 2-13 to finish that off. Certainly not the result we were hoping for this evening, but we knew this would be a little bit of a long shot. Still, GG's to our opponents, Montevallo. That was a really well-played map by them there, and an enjoyable series to watch. Again, the score lines haven't told the entire story. A lot of rounds much closer than they might have you believe. Folks, thank you so much for watching as this concludes our Valorant season for the semester. We have more to come for some of our other games, specifically League of Legends and Rocket League. League will play tomorrow at 2 p.m. So I hope you will join us for that. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.